Hello, guys. Good evening. It is High Priestess Jamila. Hold on, real quick, y'all. All right. I should be good on the sound. And then if I get any crazy phone calls, yeah, people just really don't understand what is happening to them. And that is due to possession. Okay. So, main thing I think that my spirits are concerned about would be possible random violence, but then also focused attacks on people. And so this protection that I'm doing is A1 premium. And let me tell you something, folks is mad. They can't get past it really. You know what I'm saying? And what irritates me is that, like I said, people that have their silly obsessions and problems, um, issues. They don't care who gets negatively affected. What I have noticed is that the people, not the ones that you're protecting like your loved ones, but just kind of like random people, can be affected. And so I'm just protecting everything. Okay. Hey, Stefan. Not just myself and my family, but then probably close to, well, I'd say probably hundreds of people right now. The next 3 days is going to be critical. Okay. The next 3 days is going to be critical. I did look at the cards to see, what messages to give to the people that are unprotected. Well, I can tell you there's a drug addict that keeps calling my phone, y'all. You can tell she on drugs. I can just sense it. I mean, my God, them drugs will have them out of their mind. By the way, my protection does protect you from drug demons too. And I think that that's big right now. Drugs are not just about drugs or chemical. A drug, especially that crack cocaine, that comes from the cocoa plant. And, with the way that they process it, it's meant to do a certain thing. It's chemically programmed to do a certain thing, and they are going to lose it. If y'all notice, drug addicts, they lose it. They lose it, especially during the retrogrades, in particular Mercury retrograde. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about that. So, and they just, I mean, it's crazy. And my protection does protect you from that because drug addicts, alcoholics, they can affect other people. They can affect your peace. They can affect your health. They can affect your jobs. Um, you want your job to be protected. That's why I said that Spirit was like, no, you're going to be protecting, you're going to be able to protect thousands of people at once, whoever it is, because let's say you work at a gas station or something, or let's say it's a trip. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Just all the madness and the mayhem. So basically, they keep opening up the floodgates, and they're being binded, a lot of them, but a lot of people really don't know. Oh, and my protection also binds the enemy from doing harm. Yeah, it's definitely the evil eye. I got 9 of Pentacles upright, 2 of Swords inverted. 2 of Swords inverted is the evil eye. 4 of Wands upright, Page of Pentacles upright. And then the Nine of Swords comes up in the inverted position. Page of Wands inverted. Seven of Swords inverted. So pretty much there is actually an intention being set on purpose by a, I don't know what it is. You know what my theory has always been? Um, is that it's got something to do with biblical people trying to bring on the end of the world. People get so scared, and that includes people that you know what, let me rephrase that. People that know they have done completely wrong. Now, a lot of Christian people, they may have said some things that they wasn't supposed to say, but there's been people that have been conjuring all this shit onto the earth, and those people are the most scared. Those people are scared to death. And you can tell because they shouldn't have been doing that. They didn't think before they reacted. The cleaners are here. You can tell by that Nine of Pentacles, the cleaners are here. But so you just want to protect yourself from that because you don't want to be a casualty of war. Definitely war is happening. Um, of course, that is the purpose of the newest protection, is to end those wars because people are starting crap. Yeah, I've seen Boomerang. Of course, I've seen that. People are starting crap. People are doing a lot. They are. And you don't want to end up possessed. I've been dealing with one client and he is possessed. I don't know why spirit possession affects men easier than women. Maybe, just maybe, it's because they are more susceptible. Maybe they're, I don't know. Hey, Rochelle. Hello. Um, yeah, they're doing the most. King of Pentacles inverted, Four of Cups upright, but then the Sun card comes up upright, and then Three of Cups upright. So, looking at the numbers of these cards, it's actually the next couple of days that are going to be critical. And you want to try to get in by the 25th, before the 25th of February. You want to get into my protection circle. I know that that's been done by design. These people in these groups acting crazy. Everybody in my group is good. Everybody in my group is happy. Okay. Or either healing. There are some people that it's gonna take them a little while longer. But um, we got a retrograde coming up too in March. It's gonna get worse because of the net of Neptune new moon. We got a new moon in Neptune, and of course that's going to intensify. It's not necessarily that the people that are casting all this negativity out there, it's not that they, because Poseidon will just drown them out. Poseidon is a good guy. The god of Neptune is amazing. It just depends on who you asking. Okay. But that's going to intensify it as we go into the month of March. So Let me see if I can see anything else. Yeah. And this Four of Cups is so telling. It's so telling, and you can't manifest like that. That's weird. This Four of Cups. And the enemy will purposely send out negative subconscious blockages if they feel like it's not working. Now, another thing that is being worked on heavily is, and especially with the protection, is blinding the enemy. Some of these people that have the ability to remote view and to see, they don't need to be seeing nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, spiritual gifts are beautiful, they're wonderful, but the ugly side of that is ugly people that use it for evil. And they use it for the evil eye, of course. Now, that Four of Cups is apathy. And they all seem to be on the same page. Nine of Swords inverted, Page of Wands inverted, Seven of Swords inverted, Four of Swords inverted. That's depression, anxiety, lack of clarity. And that's definitely the enemy. And then also, you can tell with that Two of Swords inverted that something's trying to block out the good stuff. But then also the Two of Swords, I feel like it's the subconscious. So with my protection group, um I, the it really depends, because I've had people paying whatever they can, because some people, a lot of y'all, and I know y'all don't have the money, because the group is two, is it's 211. But that's for the piggyback. For the full protection, to buy the protection is 6,666. Okay, and it is something that you'll want to have. It is. I just wanted to give like a little um testimonial, because it was Hecate who gave me this protection, and she sworn me to secrecy. So basically, there was a lot of and this is probably the case for a lot of other people too, depending on your situation, depending on who you're dealing with. I know that for me, there was a lot being thrown at my head, a lot, to cause me to, like, it was bad. I couldn't even really drive. Now I'll be speeding on the highway. Not speeding, but I be at the speed limit, like zoom. I noticed that probably like a week after um I invoked this specific protection, I was like, the thought of driving, and then even the thought of being on a plane, like just going anywhere, like long distance, kind of scared the shit out of me. Like I just felt like this deep internal, like, no. Like I just felt like, I ain't moving. And right after that, I just felt ready to go. So, and that for me was huge, because y'all know that when I first came to Georgia, I drove down here. It was like all kind of stuff was, people was trying to block me, do all kind of crazy stuff. It was all kind of like, all that shit done got cleared out, and they can't reverse it. If they try to reverse my protection or remove my protection, they'll just get burned. It'll backfire on them. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, and it's just been really, really crazy. And here's the thing about it is that in the past decade, the prevalence of witchcraft has picked up, which to me is not necessarily a good thing. I think that there are a lot of people that, they felt like they was ready. They felt like they was ready to do that, but then they became possessed. There's a lot of possessed people out there. So people that tried to practice the craft are possessed. It's not something that you should take lightly. You shouldn't just be messing around with it like that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep in mind that if you only do the piggyback, you want to you want to keep donating. This stuff is long term. I had somebody a week ago that had joined I think it was my Yule circle or something. And he was like, ain't I still in your protection circle? And I'm like, no, you're not. Like, this stuff is ongoing. Unless you learn how to protect yourself from all of this, because it's not my fault. I honestly don't know what. I will tell you that it's obsession. And then it's also people abusing drugs. Not marijuana, though. Some people marijuana has a disastrous effect on, but a lot of those people don't just smoke marijuana. They doing other drugs. Drugs it'll mess everything up. Especially you have to have a sober mind. Like I had some sparkling wine on New Year's. That was the last time I drank. I just had a couple of glasses of sparkling wine. Um, and I haven't drank anything. And I definitely, I wish I could just sit around and smoke some weed. With all I'm dealing with, shit, I ain't gonna smoke no weed though until I get back home. Ain't nothing wrong with weed. It's those other drugs. And then I hate to say it, even prescription medications that have side effects. My protection does protect you from side effects of prescription medications of others. Because I've noticed that. That's how sensitive I am. People take a medication and you can just sense it. You can sense it. You can smell it. You can feel it. Okay. But then also street drugs. The moment Mercury goes into retrograde, that's when you're going to have the madness. And there's one other planet that's getting ready to go into retrograde. I'll have to look it up though. I'll upload a video for y'all. And it's a shame because you just got too many people that are trying to practice the craft, and that it just needs to be cleaned up, cleared up. That's why I was making those videos about the white sage. You guys, I'm not saying that to be mean to nobody. I actually have white clients. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's just not worth it, the risk. Sage will carry a lot of spirits. Even I have to be careful using sage. You have to, like, now I did see a video on TikToks where a lady was saying, unless it's gifted to you by a Native American person, I still wouldn't use it. Okay, certain people should not be using sage because what it can do is it invites in spirits, not just ancestral spirits, but sage actually does not. I've been saying that for years, though. I'm sure that y'all heard me say that. And that's going to be a good question that I'm going to start asking all of my non-black clients is, are you using sage? You should not be using it. I wouldn't. You have to be very, very careful. You have to be very, very careful with it. I'd say just use rosemary or mugwort or either cedar would be better. Cedar wood, okay? You can get those, though. That's available in abundance. And then plus sage is endangered now. So a lot of people, it's very, and then they say that it's being stolen from sacred land and stuff and being sold out here. So I will slow down my use of sage, even though I can use it safely. I'm going to slow down my usage of using sage. And I don't use sage to cleanse anyway. I use sage for manifestation a lot. Okay, for cleansing, I use something like lobelia, eucalyptus is amazing for cleansing. Eucalyptus is good for manifestation too, but what's another one that I use for Pau d'Arco is really good for that, but I'd be careful with that. So that's gonna be something that I'm gonna because I've been practicing for years and I've never used sage for my non, you know, black, but black people can use sage without worrying about it. Do I necessarily think that you should use it for hoodoo? Nope. Nope. Not if you using the Bible. Those two energies do not mix together. They don't. And a lot of y'all gonna hear a lot of practitioners that are gonna be coming out talking about that. Luckily, I'm protected. Like, but I think that what it does when it comes to client work is that when you guys are buying work from us and you're trying to double dip like that, you're trying to, pray like how you used to praying. I think that it does create some chaos. It does. And or either not even chaos, just delays or either just outright, So I was really irritated yesterday because I'm it's irritating, it really is, because people think that it's okay to be out in the community even though, and you know what, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like a lot of us witches that are being harassed, especially me in social media, that's actually a criminal offense. People should not be out here talking about I'm from a church and I'm stalking and harassing you because of your spiritual beliefs. That's actually illegal. That's not legal to do that. I mean, it's not illegal to protect yourself, but I'm not some crazy fool running around here, cursing people for nothing. If I curse somebody, is it they goddamn fucking deserve this shit. I don't just go out and bother people. That's a fact. That's a fact. I do not do that. Very peaceful person, very loving, very accepting. Anybody attacking me is a nutcase. I don't care what you mad about. You shouldn't have done what you did. You did it. You started it. Okay. So anywho, I got all these fours. I got a repeating number 4. So tomorrow is going to be uh possibly some kind of weird harvesting day. I guess they don't understand that. I mean, there are some spirits that will harvest human souls, but that's when those human souls are ready to depart this earth. That's not, I'm going to harvest your energy. No, like, no, no, no. Go back. Go, go, go. Just don't even go back to the chalkboard. Just go. That shit is stupid. But you can tell that the 24th, because I got 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 4, 24. I got 3 4s that came up in this reading. 3 of them. You'll have a better outcome if you go ahead and cover and protect yourself today, because tomorrow is going to be a harvest day. And you can't, like, what, who are these people? Like, what I know that they was born of a mother. There had to have been a mother. There's really not really nobody on this earth. And then the crazy part about it is that they've been doing this whole energy harvest shit for years, and it's gotten them nowhere. Because technically, if it really worked, they wouldn't have to stalk and do smear campaigns against their targets. If it worked, you could just cast it and it would work. It wouldn't require the other stuff. Okay. So the 24th, they got something planned. And it's not just my animes. When y'all see my anime, I call them animes. When y'all see my animes acting a fool, please believe that y'all animes is doing the same damn thing. It's like a wavelength that they're on. It's like, now also the 24th is gonna be a very powerful day for manifestation. Is that manifestation of harvesting people's energy? No, like, goodness gracious. We live on an abundant earth. But we got people that talk about flat earth and all that bullshit. Oh God. Y'all just don't even. Y'all know y'all know that y'all know they cray cray. The earth is flat because they know that the earth is feminine. So, and I don't even know what the fuck that even means. It's already been disproven. Every time they act like assholes, then they come back. Well, it's the flat earth. What? Yeah, earth is not giving me much. You sure that you just ain't making the wrong damn decisions? So tomorrow's gonna be a harvest day. And since their crowns are closed or either being controlled, your enemies, they don't your enemies have negative subconscious blockages. That's why they want to negatively subconsciously block you. That's why they say the same thing over and over again, repeating stuff, repeating stuff, repeating stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just every day on repeat. Just they just recite and stuff. It just, it's crazy. So, and I feel so much better since this protection. I think what I'm gonna do is it depends on what they ask me to do, what spirit tells me to do, because I go by spirit. Yeah, the goddess. And then of course Lord Ganesha. Tomorrow, of course, we're working with Shiva. Um, but it is gonna be an energy harvest day. So a lot of y'all, if you feel like you can't sleep or you wake up with a headache or feeling kind of dizzy or something like that, and they don't technically get your energy, but it does tend to separate a person from their power, from their personal power. People that say that if you just say that you reclaim your power, it's best to have some kind of altar set up, something going on. But yeah, these fours come up a lot. And then there's going to be, and then the Four of Swords inverted, that's where they'll be in meditation. They'll just be racking their brains, just meditating, That's sad. Like, y'all know that I have been practicing hardcore. I started practicing the craft 20 something years ago. I've been practicing hardcore though for the past 10 years. And I have a life. I, to be in meditation, like I can be in meditation at the same time while doing other stuff. My intention is still manifesting. But I watch TV. I get to look at movies, and I get to do all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially here lately. So a lot of you guys are going to be, and Neptune is going to be pivotal. Some of them do know about Neptune. They know about how Neptune is connected to the subconscious, just like the moon, just like Pluto. Pluto is a deep connection with the subconscious. And, well, I mean, so is Saturn and Uranus, but those are three of the main planets. So some of them know about it, and they will try to work directly with those planets. But then a lot of the times, like, what ends up happening, if they try to go through Pluto, Hades will pop up. If they try to go through Neptune, Poseidon will pop up and say, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then, of course, they know not to fuck with the moon. Okay. You could have meditated. But I guess some people are just thieves at heart. They just steal. Or they try to, so and y'all kind of need y'all energy so that your heart will beat and stay healthy. Yeah. People be like, well, it's not about the money, Jamila. Your organs and your body have to make up for all that shit. Hello. Hello. And I've already got my day planned out tomorrow. I already know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. This sun card in the upright position. I'm not gonna say it, but I already know what I'm gonna, where I'm gonna go with this tomorrow. As far as with the group, we already got y'all covered. I got a lot of people. I'm protecting probably, and it's not like what irritates it. It just but it's not just protection; it's manifestation too, and then protecting your jobs. And when it doesn't make sense, it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Anywho, y'all. So make sure y'all get with me, and then of course I look at the cards and stuff. And you can just it's weird. It is, and they've been going. They've been going and going and going. Nobody has ever manifested prosperity and abundance. And then it's the actual act, because this King of Pentacles in the inverted position, it is a manifestation of you, the King of Pentacles inverted. But that's where your energy is kind of upside down, and then you end up the Four of Cups. You end up the Four of Cups, and then you're just in a fucked up place in your heart and your mind, and then you got to start over and over again. See, that's what we don't like. We don't like these repeating cycles. because they've been doing this shit for years and it's never worked for them. It hasn't. It don't really work. It just psychs them out. It's a placebo, pretty much, is what it is, in my humble opinion. It's not to say that you can't feed off of somebody, but I guess if that person owes you something, I guess if they've stolen or taken something from you, you can't fake it until you make it. They'll claim something. They'll say, "Hey, you took your eyes from me, from me." I did. Yeah, those are my eyes. Oh, honey, you're weird. You're weird. Yeah, let me call the Valafor. Valafor, because Valafor is like my right hand man, and Agarez is too. Agarez, Pyman. Okay, what the hell are you doing? And then Amon as well. Based upon my numbers, but there's quite a few of them. It's like, what the hell are you doing? What are these people doing? Seriously, it's so stupid. Then when they figured out that the shit doesn't work, now they just want to come back for vengeance. You can't get that either. What the fuck? Like, get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I got to go get cigarettes. About to run up to the store, get some cigarettes. Um, yeah, oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. It's the actual act of to trying to harvest the energy from you. It's the actual act of that wears you the fuck out and leaves you like, oh, because it's so fucking emotionally draining. It's mentally draining them, and I haven't felt drained ever since I did that protection, because constantly having to reclaim your energy, that shit, like, and it's not that they actually get it. Like, they may get little spigots of it. They get little nicks, little chips, like a little chip or something. They get a little chip of it. That's all they get. But that within itself being separated, they're separating you from your mind and your body and your spirit is supposed to be integrated. When they're doing that, they are doing something. And that's why but then again, having the fear, because I have a lot of people, they be like, they still in my energy, they still in my energy. And it's like, you know what, that's another negative subconscious blockage. So the protection that I'm doing for the group covers all of that. Because if you fear it all the time, some of y'all just have deep anxiety. Y'all be feeling like something is trying to pull your fucking heart out of your fucking chest. Yeah. You'll be like, oh my God, something like, and then you go to the doctor and don't be shit wrong with you. So, but it's the actual act of them doing it. And that's what you want to stop. That's what you want to stop. And it's time to stop that. It is. It's time. They've already served their purpose. It's all by design, okay? It is. And if you get into the circle, that means that it's time. And it's not just for that, it's protection from possession. There's like a whole plethora of things that this protection protects you from. But then it also still allows you to manifest. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of this reading so that I can show it to y'all. But I'll be out there doing my work. Probably gonna be out there. I don't know what time I'm gonna go out there, but I know that I can see 2-4, 2-4, 2-4 over and over again. It's the 24th. These dates and numbers matter. And then also they're scrambling during the month of February. The one other thing that you do have to be concerned about is not only destiny swapping, but then also the destruction of your destiny. So I'll be meditating to Shani tonight. By the way, that's why my mom nicknamed me that, Shani. Shani. That's actually a goddess, the goddess of Saturn. One of the gods of Saturn's name is Shani. And I think that all of the planets rule over our destiny. They do, but for some reason, Saturn is really, really pivotal in that. I don't know, y'all. But I already got my list going. We ain't about to have this man like for real, like it. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something straight up and down, all up and down the goddamn street. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When they start losing stuff and they freak out, I lost that. Yeah. Like y'all notice how when I got evicted from that fucking dilapidated ass house, y'all notice how I was like, hey, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to see like I was free. I was like, yes. They go through some shit like that and they gonna fucking freak out and fucking probably try to kill some damn body, y'all. So of course we got the protection from death. My spirits will send a damn fucking tornado, man. Just lift their asses up, just boop. Get your ass on some damn where. It be like shit. I'm telling you, man. People be like, I saw a tornado in the middle of nowhere. You be surprised. I see witches conjuring to my fellow witches, my power witches. I be seeing them manifest them tornadoes all the time because it'll be raining and the sky will be like real gray, not white, not milky white, gray. And I'll look up and I'll be like, that's twister weather. I always say that. I got that from the color purple. She was like, that's twister weather. Didn't she say that in the color purple? Whoopi Goldberg. And so I always say that. But I realize that, that's them witches, man. Shit, you ain't about to kill me, you crazy motherfucker. You better fucking get it together. Cause they be going postal. They be going postal. And I do see an increase in violence tomorrow. I do. So y'all, yeah, and my protection will protect you from violence. Better not put your damn hands on me. You gonna pull back a damn nub. The hell wrong with you? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that now. And yes, witchcraft can protect you from violence. Yes, it can. Folk, and then they want your man to be violent. They want your man to be violent. That's another thing that it protects you from because they will try to make the men in your life weapons of destruction against you. Now, hopefully, luckily, y'all ain't got no man. Y'all got a strong man. Them weak backbone men that are evil any damn way and want to beat the hell out of a woman. They just, ooh, I'm snapping off. I'm gonna snap. They just be snap, crackle, and pop. And all the wind, all that gotta happen is the wind blow. And and I just don't be dealing with stuff like that. Y'all, I just mm-mm. Okay, that's why I chose who I chose. Just, very peaceful and they tried to send that mess to him. I said, oh, hell to the no. You ain't about to hurt my baby. Cause I ain't about to hurt him. Okay? I ain't about to do it. You ain't about to we ain't about to go there with that. Cause they will. They will, I'm telling you, especially if it's a woman that's jealous of you or your ex, and they like, they will send violent spirit. They love to cause domestic violence and disputes and arguments. They love that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not saying that a man should not be responsible for his behavior, because he should. That's why I be telling these men, I'm like that. I'm like, honey, that religion is not protecting you from that witchcraft. What the hell are you doing? I tell them that all the time. Now, unless he's a peaceful man and he's got a hold of himself, then that's different. But a man that is like just freelance, just lollygagging around here, subject to snap at any damn moment and snap, crackle, and pop, and then he talking about some, after he done beat you down, talking about some praise Jesus. Honey, no, no, that's not, no, no, no. I know a lot of people make it seem like domestic violence ain't that big of a deal, but you do know that you can get killed during that process. That it's been many people murdered accidentally. I didn't mean to do it, but you did it. You did it. You popped somebody too damn hard, and they won't wake up. That's why I stay away from that. Okay. Somebody pop you, you been, and for some reason, and then watch your kids at school too, y'all. Watch the kids at school, these older kids and stuff, and but you also got to watch the younger ones too, the younger, uh, because it's been more cases of people they be beating the hell out of these they fellow students, and the kid die. That's horrible. Days later from the injuries. You can't be kicking nobody all in their damn head and neck and stomach and shit. And it be more violence going on in these schools. Mm, mm. So y'all watch the kids at school and stuff too, okay? And yes, this is the one protection that will protect you and your children, your whole family. And protect your whole family. Well, at least your loved ones. Okay. People that don't, y'all know what I mean. You and your children, your husband. Okay. Pluto TV Live. Yeah, this is definitely Pluto TV Live. Anyway, y'all. Oh, so the way that you do that is you just text me at 770-686-7461. Okay. And then I'll send you links and give you the inflow. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Have a good evening. Bye.